So in this video, I'm going to be featuring myself playing a deck that's, I don't think it'll really see play, but it's something really different, and it proved to be a pretty interesting match, so I thought it was worth showing it. So it's basically a Flygon Dusknoir deck, and we'll kind of delve into more of what this is actually supposed to do as we go on. So I go ahead and start. This is my Darkrai Lasers deck. I start off with a double Darkrai. He mulligans once, and I take the mulligan card. Choose Tails, and let's see, and it's head. So he gets to go first. Starts off with the Trapinch. So I know I'm probably looking at, I'm looking at Flygon. Its ability puts 1 damage counter on each of your opponent's Pokemon in between turns. So kind of like a basic poison. The great thing about this, though, is that when you pair it with Dusknoir, I mean, let's consider I have a full bench with an active that's 60 damage a turn, and then Dusknoir is going to be able to move that around however it likes. And that's the key, is being able to move that damage around. So, there's really not that much going on in my hand. Fortunately, I don't have any supporters or anything. So, I think I'm just going to go with an Ultra Ball, get a Sableye out, and unfortunately I don't have a way to get Verbank, but I'll attach a Dark to the active and go ahead and retreat. And I'm going to use the energy switch just to get the cards back in my hand. I mean, there's really no reason not to. I'll be able to get the energy switch right back. And we're going to go ahead and start putting some damage on that little Trapinch with a Hypnotic Laser. And best part is, it also goes to sleep. So I'm going to go ahead and Junk Hunt, get the energy switch, and maybe the laser back? Maybe the Ultra Ball. Yeah, it looks like I'll go for the Ultra Ball. And he flips tails, so still stays asleep. And if I had Verbank in play, and he wasn't able to bench another Pokemon, that would be the end of the game. But looks like he is able to get the turn 2 Flygon. So there's that rare candy. The poison and sleep goes away, and he has the catcher too. So very, very nice play. And the pretty catcher too. So he brings up a Darkrai and doesn't attack, just uses its ability to put 10 on and passes. So I'll go ahead and attach to the active Darkrai, retreat back to Sableye, and well, I mean, I could thin out my deck a little more with another Ultra Ball, you know, get another Pokemon out, maybe have a chance of drawing into a supporter, but I think right now it's best just to get my trainers back. I'll get the laser back, so maybe I can put him to sleep again, and I mean, why not get the catcher back? I really have no need for Tool Scrapper right now. The Tool Scrapper is just a one-of tech that I've put in, mainly in case I'm facing Garbodor. But honestly, I find myself just throwing it away, so I may even just drop it. So he throws down a Duskull and uses its ability, was it Sandstorm? Or is that its attack? Again, puts another damage counter on everyone. So I'm going to go ahead and catcher up that Duskull. I still haven't seen a supporter, so things are going pretty slow for me. I'll attach another Dark Energy to the Darkrai. Now, I could retreat, energy switch, knock out the Duskull, and put a little damage on the Flygon. Or I could just play it safe since I'm until I draw into a supporter, go ahead and put it to sleep, and then use Junk Hunt to get my oh, at first it looks like I'm going to do an get an Ultra Ball out, and get maybe another Sableye. So I already have 2 Darkrai. Yeah, it looks like I'm just going to get another Sableye. And then Junk Hunt to, I'm thinking the catcher and the laser. But the energy switch might also be really useful too. So go for the laser and the energy switch. Go ahead and see if he wakes up. Nope. So very good luck on my part. And I don't think my opponents played a supporter either. So kind of a dead draw game for both of us. Wakes up in between turns, and alright, there's a Skyla. So I'm going to be able to grab a Juniper with that Skyla to be able to use next turn. If he pulls an N and uses it now, hey, I'm fine with that. That'll give me a nice fresh hand. And, well, I mean, do I try and put him back to sleep? You know, I think now that I've got the Juniper in hand, I think I've stalled long enough, so I'm probably, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and retreat back to the Darkrai with the 2 energy, and use that energy switch to pull up the dark energy from the Sableye to the active, and take the knockout on the Duskull before it can become a very painful Dusknoir, and do a little damage to that Flygon too. So if I can keep the Dusknoir off the field, I should be pretty well set against this matchup. And take my first prize. Let's see what I get. It's a Juniper. So my Skyla for that Juniper was kind of a waste, but oh well. And so this would have been game had he not benched the Darkrai with the max potion. Because chances are on a Juniper, I probably was going to hit the Verbank with the laser. Yeah, that would have put the rest of the damage on. So let's see if I can Juniper into the Verbank. Nice, puts it to sleep. And let's see if I hit the Verbank, and I hit the Verbank. This is actually a version where I also ran Bouffalant. I've since swapped in Bouffalant for not Fliptini, V-Create Victini, which someone referred to it as Benchtini. I've actually never heard that before. Go ahead and attach to the Darkrai. I feel like I need Max Potion in this deck. Maybe it's just because I'm so used to playing Hydreigon, but I love that card. And, I hate having all this damage accumulate on my Darkrai's, so I think maybe I'll drop the Tool Scrapper for, well, just 1 Max Potion. So, go ahead and, shouldn't that have knocked... Oh, no, he's got 140 HP. So he is alive for, 1 more turn, being able to use his Sand Slammer again, to be able to put another 10 on everything, but then he's going to be knocked out from poison in between rounds. So he goes ahead and Junipers, gets a Clink. Interesting. So he is running 3 Stage 2 Pokemon. Clink, Flygon, and Duskull. So, Dusknoir, I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out what the Clang is for. Flygon Dusknoir with Darkrai for the free retreat made sense. I'm just not sure about the Clink, but you know what? I'm not gonna wait around to find out. We're just gonna go ahead and capture it up and take the knockout while I can. I'm gonna go ahead and Colress for 5 just because I've only got 4 in hand. I don't want to throw out a laser. That Keldeo, in case he's using lasers back on me, could be very useful. And there we go. Knock out the Clink and hit that Darkrai on the bench for 30. And I'll go ahead and take my 3rd prize. Maybe I should have said at the beginning of the video that this, not to expect a very competitive, really close match. I just kind of wanted to show something a little different. I thought the Flygon Dusknoir idea was pretty cool. We both got pretty slow starts, but I think it was still pretty accurate of how things would have gone. If we had both gotten really fast starts, obviously I would have been doing a lot more damage, putting a lot more damage on the field. He just would have been able to target a lot more, be able to take some nice knockouts easy knockouts on Sableye. But that's pretty much it. I still really don't think the deck is viable. I could be wrong. We could see a huge surprise at States, but I don't see it right now. So I'll go ahead and bench a Darkrai, because why not? We'll attach another Dark Energy to get that other Darkrai ready and loaded up, ready to go, just in case. Oh, actually I decided to attach it to the new one. I guess figuring I have time. And we're going to Colress for a nice hand of 7. Nothing to really use there, so it would have been nice to have a catcher, or computer search for the catcher to be able to get that Trapinch up before it could go evolve into a Flygon, but that's alright. I'm able to put the extra damage on the Darkrai, and there we see another Clink and an N, so ends me down to 3, and this is where the game kind of hurts me. Usually when I'm N down to 3 with this deck, I start running out of options. But luckily, I still got quite a bit. So I have the Dark Energy in hand for that free retreat on the Bouffalant. And we'll go ahead and use a receiver, only an N of 3, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and use the energy search, or not search, switch, to transfer a Dark from a damaged Darkrai over to that healthy Darkrai, and we'll go ahead and N for 3 supporters, so that's perfect. And we'll retreat back to that damaged Darkrai, and we'll be able to knock out, and wow, he actually wasn't able to get that Trapinch into a Flygon, so I'll be able to take the last 3 prizes. So that is the game. Take 2 prizes from the Darkrai, 1 prize from the Trapinch, and that's the game. So I know it wasn't a very exciting game, but hopefully I showed you guys a cool new deck. Still wondering what the Klinklang would be for, but oh well. Stay tuned for more battle videos.